Boys and girls, today we're going to do some color mixing because we're going to be painting our skin tones onto our self-portrait. And the easy way would be to just use the colors right out of the bottle, right? So here's brown, and here's olive, a couple of them. And this one is peach, and we've got brown again. Very different though. Look, this one's called brown and this one's called brown, but they're very different. Tan, there's terracotta, there's bronze, we have here beige and mahogany. Okay, and all of these are different skin tones that we see. You look at the color of the bottle here. But what you might find is, first of all, a lot of times people don't have all these different colors in their paint palette. So you're going to have to learn how to mix. And also, like, maybe none of these are exactly the right color for you. Okay. So maybe I would have immediately thought that this was the color of me, but look, it doesn't really look like the color of my skin, does it? Mine's much more red. I'm probably closer to this one or this one. But actually none of these is the color of me, right? So I'm going to instead mix my own, okay? And I also noticed we have this one, but is anybody really this color? Nobody's really actually black, although black can be helpful to darken a value. We're all really different shades of brown, okay? So I'm going to set these aside because we don't need them today. I'm going to show you how you can use the 3 primary colors to make the color of your skin, to make any skin tone you want, okay? You're all going to start with this really paper white color here. And I want you, don't use all of it. Take some of it and put it in the middle of your plate. And then I want you to dip your brush in a little bit of yellow, dip it in the red, and dip it in the blue. Stir them together. And I want you to see what you get. If your color still looks, like mine looks light green, so I know I'm going to need a little more red. Oh, now mine's starting to look pink, so I know I'm going to need a little more yellow. Each time you mix, if it looks red, then you need a little bit of probably both of those. Although blue, you don't need much of. Our skin only has a teeny tiny bit of blue. So this is getting closer. Isn't this getting closer to my skin tone? Yep, but I'm still a little bit darker than that. So if you're darker than the color you mixed, you need more of these 3 colors. Okay, so now it's looking, whoa, it's looking super red, isn't it? Well, it's actually not too bad, but I think I'm a little lighter than that. So let's say I get it a little bit too dark, or I get it too blue. What should I do if I get it too blue? Well, I need to add more of the yellow and the red, which is orange. That's kind of more of our skin tone, really. If you put orange with white, you're going to get closer. Okay, so that's still looking, this is looking super red to me. I'm going to take a little bit more yellow because I think I'm a little warmer color than that. Okay, getting closer. Now, I feel like this is a little darker than my color. I've mixed and mixed. So the easy way to get it, if you get it too dark, it's super easy. All you have to do is take some of the white, and instead of taking white and dumping tons of white in here, my brush is loaded up with this color. So all I'm going to do is take a scoop of white, and I'm going to go to a new spot, and I'm just going to stir it around, and that will lighten the color that I am, okay, without like me wasting all that white and trying to mix it into there. Okay, so now I've got this color, and that's pretty close. Actually, I would say that's pretty close to my color. I might be a little teeny bit lighter than that, and I might be a little bit warmer than that. I kind of like it to be a little warmer than that. A little sunshine, right? Okay, once you have the color that you think matches you the best, you can either keep playing around with those if you want to make it darker. If you want to practice doing different values, you can do that. But we're going to use that color to create our face. So Mrs. Walker will be giving you guys a piece of paper, and I can see I just got red on here, but it's okay because we're going to paint over that. It won't matter. And I want you to take the one that you think matches you the best, and I want you to paint yourself an oval. That's going to be your face. So just paint an oval in there. And if you're not comfortable with just painting it in there, you could take a pencil and kind of draw. Okay, this is the oval shape I'm going to paint. And then don't forget to do a little bit for your neck. No pencil necks, right? Make your neck wide enough to hold up your head. Okay. And then we're going to add all the other things later. But for now, and depending on what your collar or your neckline is like, I'm going to make this go down a little bit more just in case I want it to be longer. You can't go back. Once you lose this color, it's really hard to match up again. Oh, and don't forget ears. Just in case your ears are going to be showing, you need to add some ears to the side of your head. Okay. And then we're going to let that dry, and we'll be drawing our faces on there. Okay. And we'll add hair and things like that. But today's job, your job, is to match up your skin tone. So I guess actually I should have probably been using my arm. It looks like my hands are kind of red probably from all the washing, but that's not too bad. I think I need a little more yellow though, right? Do you see how that's a little bit more golden color there? And this is more of the shadow of my arm. So I really should be trying to match up this part. See that? So I think if I was to fix it, of course, could I fix it on here? I could probably add a little bit more yellow here, couldn't I? Yep, it's not too late because it's not dry. I can just add a little bit of yellow there. Does that look more like me? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a little too yellowy. I'm going to just add a little bit of take a little of that yellow tone out. All right. I feel like this looks pretty close to my color. Go ahead and mix your colors as best you can to look like the color of your skin.